How many times do you think the U.S. has had people land on the moon?
None.
All right. So we got Gramps here. We got Scooter. We got Mikey Doodle behind the camera. And we got Rainbow Rhodes here. Shout out to Rainbow Rhodes. Rainbow Rhodes making it out to the pod today.
Ain't no rainbow in my game.
So it actually got me thinking though when we were talking about that.
That's fun.
What would you? I said. What would my rap name be?
Oh shit.
And then, like, what would you want your rap name to be? Like, if you were to get into that, like, with shout out to Fu Money.
Oh, I already know.
Ooh, that's a good question. Actually, a rapper name.
I know Andrews.
That's
I actually don't know what I would want to be called, but if
Big Soldier.
that's a
Big
good
Soldier.
one.
Big Soldier.
Big Soldier. I guess I'd want to be called Big Soldier. Yeah, I'd be okay with that. But what would you like? What would you say my name would be?
Your rap name?
My rap name. Because I already got Scott's.
Alright, what's yours? What's your rap name for me?
Lil Scooter.
A little Scooter. That's hard. That's hard.
Scooter.
I'll take that. Little Scoot. Little Scoot. Feel me? Little Scoot in the cut.
And then definitely Rainbow Road. That was a perfect, like, it's just accurate of who he is as a person.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it just works.
Big Soldier's not a bad one.
I like it.
I like Big Soldier too for that, but I was thinking like
What would you, if you had to...
Champagne or something.
Champagne?
Champagne, yeah.
Okay.
I'd say like Dr. Champa or something.
Okay, I like that the
Dr.
doctor's
Champa.
getting incorporated there. I'm here for it.
Dr. Champa.
Yeah, no, I like Big Soldier. That's what I would go with.
Dr. Dre actually low-key would be fire because it.
Oh, yeah, that would
no,
be...
obviously we wouldn't take a name, but like that
Yeah.
really fits you perfectly. But
Yeah.
damn.
What would you want your rap name to be?
I don't even know.
Like, would you want it to involve, like, Rhodes, or would you want it to just be, like...
If
Some
it could just be
random-
straight Rhodes, that
Some
would
like
be
random
fire.
shit. Just Rhodes.
Yeah. But
Lil Wody.
like Lil Wody. Lil Wody's kind
Big
of
Wody.
Nah, he'd be Lil Chody.
Lil Chody is crazy.
Lil Chody's crazy.
That's actually another good nickname for him too, Chody.
Chody, yeah.
That's not a good one. Neither of the two you said are good
Rainbow
ones.
Roads and Chody, yeah.
Yeah. Get him on the track. But, so what would you want your rap name to be then?
What would I want my rap name?
Like, if you could choose it.
I don't.
Because, like, low-key, when I call you Scooter Braun, that's a good one, too. But, like...
How would you even spell Braun? Like Bron, Braun? Like, how would you spell Braun?
Braun, like Bron. Scooter Braun, because you like LeBron, but Scooter
right.
Braun's already a person as well, so...
Scooter Braun.
But, so we were just talking about that before. But, so my actual question I was going to ask was, if you could have one superpower, which one would you want? And which one would you absolutely not want?
Oh, I want invisibility, bro.
Invisibility, that would be the one that you choose?
Yeah.
Why?
Because then I could just like,
Sneak up on all the women when they're in the
sneak
shower.
up on all,
Yo, that's crazy.
sneak up on all the women.
Yo, you on
Hey.
time in this episode?
He's on timing, but
He's like, he's true.
but
He's
valid.
right.
He said it's valid. He said it's valid.
But then you could, bro, I could just steal all the money in the world. Can't see me.
That's
Well, you can see the money.
Yeah, it's just floating money though. They ain't gonna know how to react.
That's actually
What they gonna do? Chase
Yeah,
the invisible? It's
that's
just
facts.
flowing in the air.
That's facts.
That's crazy. Damn, I was kind of hoping for, like, you know, I could use invisibility to go get in and, like, save the world type shit.
What am
He's
I
just
gonna-
like, I'll steal money.
What am I gonna do to save the world?
Bro, you could go sneak in on conversations, hear things about other countries, and, like,
Well,
try to figure out some
maybe
peace.
if I gave, well, they wouldn't be able to see me though.
Exactly.
Can I come out of my form?
You want to come out of your form?
Well, yeah, to talk to people. You know what I mean? I could be a spy.
You want to go talk to Vladimir Putin?
No, I could talk to people here to be a spy. But
Oh, yeah. Well, you could be like, yo, you want to
see?
see something cool? Now you see me?
That's what I'm saying.
No, you
what I'm
No, you
saying.
don't. No, you don't.
That's tough though, and I could never be caught either.
Well, they could throw some paint on you.
True.
Like they did, like that movie, The Invisible Man. Did you see that?
No.
I didn't see it. I just heard of it. But like, it's
But
a guy that's like
I'm
invisible.
pretty, you know, I'm pretty quick with it. They ain't throwing it on me like that. I just go,
Yeah.
I'm invisible. They can't see me.
Cooked.
Yeah, you might get caught in a room and they just dump it all over the room wherever you are in the room.
Well, I wouldn't get caught. That's the thing.
Mm.
I'm smarter than that.
You're
but
him?
I ain't getting trapped. I'm him.
You're her.
You're
You're
him.
her. You're her.
Her.
He's her.
Duh.
All right, so what are you choosing?
Time travel.
Time travel? That's a good
Time
one.
To go forward or backwards.
But that's dangerous. The butterfly effect.
Can you change, like when you?
Would
time
you?
travel,
No,
can
no,
you
no. I
change-
wouldn't change anything.
Oh, dude.
So
you're
you just
fucking-
go to watch?
I mean, I get that.
No,
but
no. I would
it's
be.
scary.
I would take part in whatever I'm going to like if I'm going backwards, I would go backwards for a specific reason. Like I want to relive a specific moment or do something that's funny or something like that, right?
But you don't get to live in that moment.
It's time travel.
Yeah, it's time travel. You get to watch it, but then you in that moment is still there.
Yeah, and then I'm that person again.
No. You don't get to be you at 10. That's
how the fuck
not
you
how it
gonna tell
works.
me how I'm using my superpower?
No, that's how it works.
That's
though,
how
I think.
time travel works. Is you move through time, but like you don't get to go back to being you at 10. You just stay as you, and you get to see.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying time travel is if I go back to the situation, I'm reliving it as that specific person in that moment.
Okay. I mean, I guess you can make it up since
You can. It's a hypothetical question.
Mine
Yeah, what
was.
would you
How you
call that?
finna tell me how to use my superpower? That don't even make no sense.
What would you call
guess.
that though? Because that's not like
That's not actual time travel.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
It is
we'll
time
call it time manipulation.
Sure.
yeah. Okay.
Time manipulation.
And
That's-
so
I like that.
Mikey knows this superpower. It's from Dragon Ball. I'd have the power of Hakai.
What the
What's
fuck? What is
that?
that?
Power of Hakai means I can destroy anything that I want to. So
Destroy anything.
Bro,
So,
Very
like, so say that chair, right? I look at it and I go Hakai. I throw a ball of energy at it, and when it hits it, it vanishes and it never comes back again. What I can do is I can cloak people in it and protect them with it. So like, say I go into a war, right? And I activate my Hakai. I can just go and bullets will just disintegrate as they try to get to me. Like they get destroyed. They as if they never existed.
You want to be able to use key energy. Pretty much.
Yeah. So. I'm kind of kidding about this one, but I've always thought about it, and it would be cool to just be able to destroy anything at any moment. Like, anyone just fucks with you, you go like, yeah, go ahead and punch me.
That would be sick.
And then you just grab their arm and you destroy, like, and it's not even like you destroy them like they just go into a puddle. It's like the things that made them up are gone. Like, they just become dust. But actually what I was thinking about was, like, telekinesis. Like, the ability to, like, move things with my mind and distort things so I could, like, it's like super strength, because I can move whatever I want with my mind. But not only being limited to super strength. Because, like, if you're super strong, like, all you can do is pick shit up and, like, hit people really hard.
Yeah.
I
What's
thought
up
of
with you and
another
your
one.
aggression?
There's no aggression,
Yeah, I know.
bro.
I want to destroy this shit. I want to fucking move this over here.
No,
so I
bro,
can
because
pick
think
this
about
shit
it.
up.
Then I could just, like, I could change things. I could change people's mind with my telekinesis because I could, like, alter their mind.
I feel like that's too much power, though.
Exactly. Give me it all.
Yeah.
It's too much power.
I'm going to do
It's just
God's work
destructive.
here
He's
and help
destructive.
him out. He's going to tell me what to do.
I thought of a second one that I would like a close second one I would want to do.
What?
Is mind reading.
Mind reading?
I thought about that as well.
I like that one
I
a
thought
lot.
of that as well.
That's just, like, I don't know if I want to hear what people are thinking
Yeah, I
sometimes.
would stop.
No, you probably wouldn't want to.
Oh, you'd
But-
stop time?
Yeah, like
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Then you could really take all the money you want.
Well, yeah, that's
Facts.
true. Then
That's a
you
good
can,
one.
yeah.
Facts.
So that would go along with your time manipulation.
All right, so
Technically,
I
we
have
could
a
stop
good
time.
second one. Let's do round two of this one.
For powers?
Yes.
Okay.
What's your second one?
Okay.
If you had it on the top of your head.
Wow, you put me on the spot here. I guess
Flying should be a mandatory.
flying's cool, but
I
like,
also thought about flying.
I was
Flying
but
thinking
like,
is-
that one,
think
but-
about it. When you
Like,
fly,
if you
bro,
have
you know how
two-
cold you would be.
Yeah, but you have two abilities. So one mandatory one should be flying. You know, flying.
I feel like a lot can happen in the air. Like you're not invincible, so you never know.
But you are.
Well, if you're flying, you're not.
You
no,
are.
I said
He's
invincible.
invisible, not invincible.
Oh, that's a good point. Good call.
Yeah, when you're flying, like you could get clipped. by
So
a
Rhodes
bird
could just
or
be flying right into a plane. They never saw him.
Yeah,
That's
exactly,
true.
exactly.
That's
That's
true.
what I'm saying. Like
That's
it's
fair.
risky flying. That's why I'd rather have.
I definitely wouldn't
some others.
want invincibility though. Like, I feel like that. Like, I just would not want to live forever. Like, because that's also immortality. But like, I feel like if you're invincible, you don't die. So
Yeah.
like, you would never die. I
What's
would
wrong with that?
because then you watch everyone you love die, and then you're just here by yourself. Like, it's
All
sad.
right, well, what if you could be invincible, but you stayed at the age you want to? You know what I mean? You don't like grow old or anything like that.
Well, then,
why would
that's
I-
like his, you know?
Huh?
That's his, though.
It's pretty much
It's
stopping
basically
time.
just stopping time. Yeah.
But then, because then think about it. Then, like, you could never, like, be married to someone. Because then they'll be, like, 80. You'll be what we're at right now, like, 24. And then, like,
Well, you
that's
just married the
gross.
next 24-year-old, bro.
Yeah? That would be horrible.
I mean, hey, it's how it is, man.
You'd have to... You know how many women you'd have to find?
Dude, you could
You,
find it.
you know how many bad women you'd run into?
You're invincible. It doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't mean you're invincible to, like, getting shot. It doesn't mean your heart's made of ice.
No, but you're invincible, so like it's not the end of the world, man. You'll find another one, and she'll grow old, and you'll be better than her. It's all good.
Okay.
It's all good.
It's all good. Another one would be... I think I might go with, like, super speed. Because then, like, low-key, with super speed, you can also move through time because you're moving faster.
Bro's the Flash.
Yeah, the Flash. Because the Flash has the ability to go so fast he can go forward in time or backwards in time. So I think I'd go super speed. So I'd have telekinesis and super speed. I'd be unstoppable.
What's your official two?
Invisible and mind reading. Because I don't care to be like super quick.
So they wouldn't even know Rhodes is reading their mind because they wouldn't even know he was there.
That's deadly. That is deadly.
That is deadly, right?
Deadly.
Yeah, Rhodes would know all my fucking secrets. I'm like, scared of
It's alright, but I wouldn't be the type to expose though. I'd just like, I know what you want, little bro.
I know.
I know what you're really thinking about over there, Mikey.
Yeah, what are you thinking about?
All right, what's your second?
Alongside time manipulation, I'd say. That's such a tough one. That's a tough one. Thanks, I appreciate the background noise, homeboy. Appreciate the fucking
It's Jeopardy.
The Jeopardy. I want to say that I would also want to be able to mind read. Because we've talked about this question before, and that was one of my superpowers that I said.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's almost too much information. All right, this is the way I would do it.
It is.
I would choose to be able to be a mind reader.
But you can.
But
choose.
I get to choose when I want. Like for example,
like imagine being a mind reader and you have to read everyone's mind. That would be horrible.
Because if you're just walking by people and there's like a thought bubble above them and it just shows everything all the time, I'd be like, okay, I'm way too overstimulated. Fuck no.
Yeah,
I agree.
I would have like an on and off, but I'd be like, okay,
yeah.
I really want to know what this guy's thinking. But
so what was yours? It was mind reading, and what was the other one?
And time manipulation.
Time manipulation. Okay. So Scott can go through time and know what everyone was ever thinking. So you could go see what Adolf Hitler was thinking.
You're fucked.
That was so random.
You could.
That's getting cut. That's getting cut.
No, that's what? No.
It's real, man.
It's real. You could think about what he thought about. I'm not saying you should support what he did, but you could think what he was thinking and like try to understand why someone would do such a horrible thing.
Scott would be like, I understand now.
You'd be like, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. But okay, so no, this actually talking about like the mind reading made me think of something. So would you rather know how you're gonna die or when you're gonna die?
Jesus.
Because I have an answer and I think there's only one right answer.
I think how.
Really? What do you say?
Hypothetically,
Hypothetically.
if I were to say when,
Yeah.
I don't want to say invincible until that time, but like, could something else happen before when I'm like, so for example, if
No, this is when you're gonna die. Like
Yes.
this is when you're gonna die. You can't go like get shot by a bullet and be like, all right, I can't die from this because it's not today. But you just keep living your normal life, but you know that this is the day you're gonna die.
But I could still die before that by anything that like normal life.
If you do something that would kill you,
That's what I'm saying.
But
So,
it's
like,
not
even
gonna be
though-
like you're not gonna like randomly get hit by a car. Like
Yes.
you knowing when you're gonna die, that is when you're gonna die. But
But-
you can't go jump off a building onto your head and be like, I'm not gonna die because today.
So some normal life shit could happen. I could still die before that.
No.
No.
He's saying if you,
I'm
like,
saying
kill
unless you
yourself.
do something to try to kill yourself
Yeah.
before then, you're not gonna die.
Yeah. He's saying like no
So-
natural things
Like nothing natural
or
is gonna happen
accidents,
to you
random things.
until that day.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like actively.
Unless
trying
you're
to-
trying to do something that could
Okay.
kill you.
Like you shoot yourself
Okay.
in the head or jump
Okay.
off a building.
Okay.
Right.
Then I'd say when.
Yeah, I say
That's
when
fine.
as well.
That's
Because then, like, if I know how I'm gonna die, then say it's like golfing or something. Whenever you're doing that activity, you're gonna like be thinking today could be the day I die, and then you're probably gonna just not try.
Yeah,
gonna
that's
not do
what
the
I was saying,
activity,
Mikey.
and then you're gonna mess up with everything, and then something crazy could happen.
That's why the only reason I say how is because I just try to avoid that at all costs.
See, that's what most people do, and it's just like, but I feel like if you do that, then like something like God's just gonna look down and be like, okay, so now you're trying to do my job for me, and then like
That's true.
and then just punish you for it or something, like something along those lines.
Yeah.
But isn't it already set in stone, so it doesn't really matter? Like it's gonna happen no matter what, even if you
Well, yeah,
avoid it.
well, I mean, you can control whether or not you ever go golfing again if that was like what happened, but
Yeah.
I think I'd rather know when, just because like then also like because that's the thing about life interesting is that you never know when it's gonna go, so you have to try to cherish every day. But if you knew when you were, you just live such a different life.
See, I'm like the type of person to like dread the knowing when is like, because then that's all you're thinking about. You know what I mean? And then it gets shorter and shorter, and it's like,
well, that's
a
true.
good point.
that's how I think about it for sure.
No, that's valid, because then
like,
you're like, oh my god, like I only have a year and a half left.
exactly.
But then it's also like, oh my god, I have a year and a half left. Let's go live life.
For that,
now.
there's good and bad with both.
Yeah.
So.
Because then I guarantee once you knew every single day, you're not going to be sitting inside fucking twiddling your thumbs. You're going to be out there doing whatever you can to live life.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather fight? Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 1,000 duck-sized horses?
Damn.
So it's a duck the size of a horse, or 100.
100 or 1,000?
We'll go 1,000. We'll go 1,000.
1,000.
They're tiny as shit.
Horse-sized duck, or so one horse-sized duck or 1,000 duck-sized horses.
Like what kind?
I feel
what
like
kind of duck? Like a little baby duck? Like those kind, like the one you see in
It's
the
the size
pond?
of a horse. It's the size of a horse.
Oh, it's the size of a horse.
So one horse-sized duck. So like imagine a duck, but it was the size of a horse.
and the
that's your
horses
fighting.
are little duck-sized.
Yes. Yes.
But there's 1,000
Or
of
a
them.
thousand. Or 1,000.
I feel like I gotta go with the one horse-sized duck, cause like 1,000 of those things, they could just like jump all over me and cook me, and they have hoofs still, so they could like
Yeah.
really do some damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where a
they
duck,
got
all they
the-
have is their bill.
They got some power. That's the problem.
Well, the duck will have a lot of power.
But
Or are you
only-
saying the horses will have
The
a lot of
horses.
power? Yeah. So I feel like the one duck size or the horse-sized duck, like it's a duck still.
It is a
It's
duck.
not a horse.
Facts.
Like I feel like a horse would be more dangerous.
Really?
I'd probably go against the duck.
I agree. What about 100?
100
Instead of
changes
1,000.
the
Instead of
story.
1,000. Instead of
That's
1,000.
still a fucking lot.
That is a lot.
Well,
You're
Yeah,
bugging.
I guess
You're bugging. You're bugging. If you choose if you choose the one over the 100, but you're bugging.
Yeah.
So you choose the 100?
Yes.
Oh, you choose the 100?
If it was 100, yeah.
You telling me if 100 ducks were like not even duck-sized horses, 100 ducks run at you right now? You think you can take them?
Yes.
You're tweaking.
You're bugging.
They're going
Do you
to
not have confidence in your fighting skills?
No, I do, but I'm not against 100. Bro, like a duck runs at me right now. I'm not like oh bet like come at me, little bro. Like I'm like oh shit, get away from me. So 100 of
No,
those?
because you don't want to hurt a living animal. That's why you'd be scared.
But think about a duck-sized horse. Like that thing is not as fast. Like ducks aren't super quick.
But it's
the
a
size
horse
of
still.
a horse, bro. You know how big a horse is?
Yeah.
No, he's
yeah.
talking about the little. You're
No, I'm
saying
talking
the
about the duck.
duck-sized
No, he's talking- no.
horses or the big duck?
No, he's talking
the
about the
big
big
one.
duck.
Yeah.
Shit's
I'm
the
not
size of
really
a
worried
fucking
about
horse, bro.
Yeah, but it's not as quick. A horse is way quicker, so I'm not really.
No,
as
but you're
worried
fighting it though. It's not like you're running away from it.
Oh, I'm throwing with it.
That's what I'm saying. Who would you rather fight? Who would you rather fight? It's
I'd
not. It's
rather-
not like.
I'd
It's
still
not
rather
like.
fight the
It's
duck,
not like
though.
who am
Me
I trying to
too.
get away from?
I'd rather fight the one duck,
Yeah,
the
me
one
too.
big duck, because I'm gonna just get
You're
behind him. I'm gonna have to
You're
find a way to
bugging.
get behind him.
There's too much power in the horses, bro. Them things got some power.
Even though they're smaller, they're
Even
still
though
gonna have
they're
a lot of
smaller.
power. There's
Yeah.
100 of them. Now you change it to
100.
10, absolutely. I'll take the 10
You're bugging, bro.
duck-sized
You're
horses.
bugging. Your fucking cookie dough bites, your Reese's
Cookie.
Pieces,
Shout out to the last
and your
episode
fucking
if you know
fudge
what he's
candy
talking about.
is why your brain's fried.
No. Scott's brain is fried.
Fudge.
Scott really thinks he could take 100 duck-sized
No.
horses.
I don't think I could take either of them. Let's get that straight. But if I'm gonna choose one, I'm
So
definitely.
you're
more
not confident in your fighting ability.
You think you're gonna take one of them, like for sure?
I think I'm
You're
taking down
fucking
the duck-sized, or the horse-sized duck.
Oh,
Yes.
Let's keep it a stack. None of us are beating either of the options. It's just what would you rather take? You're not taking down either of the options.
No, I have confidence.
You didn't even take down Mikey. You think you're gonna take down a fucking
All
duck-sized
right, well, that's
horse?
not true. Me and Mikey were throwing hands. Like
What
as a
else are you
boxing-
throwing?
No. But I
You're
could
throwing
throw
some
kicks
kick.
and shit. I could jab out eyes and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I could get real dangerous with Mikey. I'm not going to do that to him because I like him.
You realize how dangerous I'd get if all that I could do that.
Mikey just got so defensive. Like we were not talking about him at all. Like we were talking about how he said I couldn't take you down, and I said it's because we were doing like
No,
organized
did you
boxing.
hear
Where if
the
I'm
question?
fighting a
Yeah,
duck,
but you were saying like as in like if we weren't boxing, you could take me.
No, bro.
no, I could take you down to the ground and like hold you down. But I'm not trying to like kill you.
He doesn't. He don't think he can do that.
Hey,
I seen it all over him, bro.
If we in a room,
Like-
Like, I'm not even arguing with him because he'll never agree with the correct answer, which is me. But
Bro. Yo, both of y'all walk into a
be in
room.
there sleeping.
3 people coming.
3 people coming out. That's crazy.
He's gonna.
I mean,
He's gonna.
Mike,
be
you would
like-
be the submissive one because I ain't for sure. Thank you.
Bro, I would be submitting you, bro.
He doesn't even get it.
You would. If you two came into a room and then you came out with 3, how would that happen? You guys got
We made a
freaky. You
guys
guys
got
got
Yeah, we got
freaky.
freaky diggy.
You guys got down after hours, boy.
We'd have to be in there for like months, then the baby would have to come out and all that.
All right, Scotty, if you had to get freaky deaky with one of us 3, who you choose?
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, this guy's tweaking this
Wow.
episode.
Yo, this
He's
dude's on timing, bro. He
Yeah.
got food in his system. He
Nah,
got
bro. I mean, come on,
Guess
you
it's
can be
like-
honest. I know you're
guess
choosing me.
No, you don't got cake, bro.
What?
You got no cake, bro.
You're tweaking, bro. I literally had somebody tag my ass in Instagram as dump truck. Like, they tagged me and my ass separately.
They wanted to make you feel good.
No.
Yeah, they're trying to
I'd be
bug you up.
packing cake. Especially compared to these two. Are you kidding
Did
me?
you say you'd be
Bro, what do you
packing
mean?
cake?
Yeah.
Who the fuck says that? You be packing cake?
Bakers say that.
Oh, okay.
No, but, bro, compared to these two especially, I got a thing on me.
Well, Mikey got negative ass.
Like, he's asking.
His shit does this, bro. It does a little reverse slide, like a reverse water slide. It does a reverse water slide. His shit backwards.
No, but actually, I need you to make a decision. It's been bugging me all day. It's the elephant in the room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
None of you. But if I had to choose, Rhodes for sure.
Damn.
That's my dog.
Because that
That's my
video I
dog.
showed you earlier,
That's
where
my
like
dog.
if you had to choose between a boyfriend, you'd want the smaller one, not the bigger one. All right, so ready? We'll ask you this question because this is actually something me and him I saw like a TikTok about it or something. So say like if you had to get a boyfriend, would you want to get a boyfriend that's bigger and stronger than you, or one that's smaller than you?
Smaller, bro.
Okay, good man.
I'm-
Bro, the video that he was saying,
But y'all on some
one dude was like,
crazy-
"Yeah, bro, I want a bigger dude so he can protect
so
me."
he can
if we run out."
protect me, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm like, bro.
He said,
this
"Yeah,
guy-
I'm trying to get protected if I was in the
That's-
streets."
Yeah, I want
Crazy.
someone to protect me. I'm like, yo,
Fuck,
that's
Nah, smaller
my
bigger's crazy, bro. Bigger's
Fuck no, dude.
Mikey, what about you?
I need some protection. It's crazy.
No, fuck that. I ain't answering that. Come on. If you had to have a boyfriend, you want a dude that's bigger and stronger than you, or somebody that's smaller than you?
said I ain't answering that.
Mikey's the most annoying person, bro. Bro, just answer the question. Like, it's okay to answer the question because it's not real.
That's
Like, it's more sus that you don't want to answer the question. Like, if you can't be sus around the boys, then there's some suspicion.
It's there.
I talk about my roommates with that all.
It's there. What does that mean?
It's there.
What?
What's there?
What?
It's up.
It's
up.
you better retract this shit, bro. We just talk about gay shit, and you're like, "It's up." What's up?
What do you like?
What's up?
It's up.
What's up?
Nah, Mikey's up right now. He got excited from this
It's-
conversation.
That's what I'm saying. What's up?
Okay. Let's move on to another conversation. Okay. So this was something that we have actually talked about before on the 4TV pod. And so Evan was here, so we don't have the full group that was talking about this, but it's talking about landing on the moon. So I did some research, something that the man behind the camera is very unfamiliar with. So I actually looked at how many times do you think, we'll talk about the U.S. here, how many times do you think the U.S. has had people land on the moon?
None.
Once.
We've never been on the
Once.
moon, bro.
We've been on the moon, but it was the video recording was fake.
Okay, but you think there was only one time we brought people to the moon that we claim?
Yeah, the race.
You think? Well, how many times do you think we've claimed we've brought people to the moon?
Oh, claimed? I have no clue, bro. But I'm saying we've never been to the moon.
Okay.
I refuse to.
Because here's why I'm going to tell you what actually happens. Because you guys, I'm assuming, well, you didn't answer the way I thought you would, but Mikey did. There was actually 7 missions that went to the moon. Apollo 11 to 17. One of which, Apollo 13, had an oxygen tank explode, so they had to turn back around and come home. But Apollo 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, and 17 all made it to the moon. Because one of your arguments was like, why did we go to the moon once and never go back?
I never said that.
You did on the last time when we were
We
talking about it.
can
You guys literally
rewatch
were
it.
talking about why did we go once and then never go back.
He said that. I never said that. I
Okay.
said we've never been. to the moon.
Anyways, So we've gone multiple times. So the reason we haven't gone back since is because there's no reason to, because we get no benefit from it. It's a lot of money to get nothing in return. Because we've sent like rovers and stuff there as well. We've sent other things other than humans there. But the reason why I bring it up now is because I don't know if you've heard, but in 2025 we're sending people back to the moon.
Okay, and then when they don't successfully get there and they both die, we're gonna come back to this.
You think that they're not gonna make it?
No.
They'll
Or some bullshit's gonna happen and something's gonna happen right before the trip. And they're gonna, oh, we're having a malfunction, we can't go. It's not gonna happen, bro. No one's gonna be on the moon.
Like, where's your evidence for this?
Where's your evidence that people have been there? Just because you read an article that says we have been there 6 times, that does not mean it's a fact check.
You know,
I mean, you can fact check it by looking at the videos of Apollo 11, 12, 13.
Okay,
or not 13.
Okay,
But 13 didn't make it.
When did they go?
It was 1969 to 1972.
Did we even have recordings in 1960?
Bro,
yeah.
Flying in space.
The first video that you said of him on the moon that you thought was fake was in 1969. So yes, we had the ability to record in 1969.
Landing on the moon is the problem.
What?
Landing on the moon is the problem, not flying like up into space. That part's easy.
It's easy.
Yeah, there's people in space right now.
But yeah, they're at their International Space Station. That's a fact. There's an actual International Space Station that communicates back to the planet. But it just blows my mind that you guys think we haven't been to the moon. Like,
There's a guy on another podcast that said he went like 6 times in space. Like he's
an astronaut.
Yeah.
I will never normally agree with Logan Paul because he's a bitch and he's stupid.
Oh my god.
But he made a good point. He was literally like, you mean to tell me we've been on moon before people decided that putting wheels on luggage was a great way to be more efficient in the airport? That's facts. Like stupid shit little like that. You mean to tell me before we thought of that stupid little stuff we were on the moon? Absolutely not, bro.
Absolutely.
Hell no.
It's because something like that is so little and overlooked that nobody ever thought of it. But where like space travel, it's always been a question. Everyone's always wanted to know, which is another thing. Should we be exploring space? Do you think we should or not?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I say
personally. Do you think you like?
I think it's a waste of money.
I say yes if it's safe.
It's
Okay.
not. It's not though.
Because, well,
It's
if you make
pretty safe,
if you
but
make
it's
it-
not 100% safe,
Yeah.
which is what he would need to go up to space.
if you make it as safe as possible, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well,
so-
yeah. I don't think it's worth it.
Because you never know what you can find. I don't know. We don't know what's out there.
Do you think there's life out there?
Who knows?
We've been there
Well,
10 times, like you, or 7 times, so we should.
Well, I'm not
We've
saying
been,
on the
we've
moon.
been to the moon.
Yeah,
I'm
just
saying like
on-
in outer space.
Yeah, in space.
Oh,
in
yeah.
general.
Been to the moon 7
I don't think there's
We've
other
been
living
in
things on the
space.
moon. I'm saying just like
No.
in outer space.
'Cause we-
I think it's
well,
like so
Apparently.
like impossible that there's not other living things out there because it's so massive.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, how are we to think we're the only possible things that could live in this entire universe? Like, that's just silly.
That's fair.
That's very fair.
You mean like human life? Otherwise?
No, not
Just any
just
life.
anything living, like
Yeah.
like an alien of what, like it probably looks a lot different than us, but like, and they're probably also way smarter than us, if I'm being honest.
Well, we're stupid. if we're
Yeah.
honest.
But this is another thing that Logan Paul and Elon Musk had brought up that I thought was really cool was, so the idea of a simulation. Do you think we're in a simulation?
I don't know. I feel like that's. Well, simulation's like.
I kind of do feel like we're in a simulation because how did the world start? It doesn't make sense to me.
Well, God started it. That's what I believe.
Sure.
But
yeah.
But I can see that idea
Like, I
because
don't-
it's something that we can't wrap our minds around.
Yeah, you have to have
Yeah.
2 people or 2 living things to reproduce, of course. So I don't understand how the original. You know what I mean? It's just. I'm not saying it's. I'm not necessarily saying we're in a simulation. I just can't really wrap my head around the fact that, like, how did the world start? If that makes
Exactly.
sense.
Like, you could go even further and, like, how did Earth fucking, become
yeah,
Earth
yes.
and all that stuff. And how,
Because
why is
they
everything...
have scientific ideas for that. Like, it
Yeah.
started off as
Like
like
the Big
Earth started
Bang or
off as a ball of gas, and then those gas started to react with one another and create like an atmosphere
But
that
then how did
created.
the gas originally start? Like, I don't get that.
Yeah,
that
where,
always has
yeah,
to be
your
some-
idea is
Yeah.
where did where did the start of stuff come from? Which
Like,
is
there's-
what God gives an answer to, in my opinion,
Sure, yeah.
because
like-
God is above everything else.
Yeah, and then how is
But-
everything, like, perfectly aligned? Because we're in the solar system. Like, everything goes around, like, the sun.
Yeah, I
and all that
don't-
stuff.
Yeah.
How did that all develop?
How did it all become so perfect? Because like
Yeah.
I was listening to someone say like too, like if the gravity of Earth wasn't exactly what it is, we would not survive. Because we'd either fly up, we wouldn't be stuck to Earth, or we'd get crushed and pulled right towards the center of the Earth
Yeah.
and we'd be dead. Because like what Elon Musk talked about, which I think is absolutely mind-boggling if you think about it, is like, so he says basically that he believes we're in a simulation because he thinks that we are not the first humans there was, and he thinks that they developed so much like we have, like we're not to the point where he thinks we've developed to get to this point, but like the way he talked about it was like the game Sims, you know what I mean, where like there's like a virtual life that you create that you can go then like live in through like virtual reality kind of. And he's like, then it's just advanced so much that then like we are the virtual reality for another, like whatever you want to call it, and they just advanced the game Sim so much that they were able to give us like emotions, religion, like feelings, like free will to think.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I don't believe that at all.
You know what I'm?
But
The idea is crazy though.
yeah, no, because the way he described it though was crazy to me. Is because he's like, there's been so many like generations, then like that idea is so possible for how long like the universe has existed, that like what are the odds that we're the ones that started, you know what I mean, versus we're just one of the simulations down the road, is the way he talks about it. And when I heard it, it just blew my
No,
mind.
it is crazy. Yeah.
Well, that makes me think of like the evolution of us. Like I wonder if we're just in this evolution of us, and we're gonna change even more. You know, like because we were like monkeys before, or started as monkeys. Right?
Yeah, the idea of, evolution says that.
I wonder if we're just in this development. Like I don't think this is the final stage of what a human is.
Do you think it's AI?
No, I'm just saying.
AI?
I'm just saying, like,
Because AI is the next thing we generated.
What's the
like,
next
I'm just
thing,
saying,
though?
like, we might change into something.
Well, because he's trying to think
you
like,
know
what's
what I
the
mean?
next thing beyond
What's the
humans?
next? Yeah, what's the next like development in a human?
And I'm saying like, what if
Because it's
AI?
pretty crazy from us changing to a monkey to what we
No,
are
that is-
now.
that's insane.
That's pretty insane.
That's insane.
Yeah,
It's
like
like-
especially how much, because like given monkeys are pretty smart compared to like the rest of the animals,
Yeah.
but like a monkey compared to an average human is like so dumb, like it's crazy how. far
But
we've
yeah,
come.
and they're nothing in the same though.
Shit like
Either,
that also doesn't
you know?
really make sense to me either.
well,
how
the
we-
DNA is very similar, but
But in terms of looks,
yeah,
and
they just
how
have a
they
lot more
inter-
hair than us and
yeah, in
less
terms of looks
developed
and how
facial and body features.
and all the emotions or just everything, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That we have, like our
Yeah.
intelligence obviously is higher.
Yeah, but I will say there is there was a thing where like a baby fell into like a gorilla habitat, and the mother gorilla like found the baby and like took care of it because
Yeah.
it knew it was crying, like it had like the motherly emotion to like
Oh,
take
yeah.
care of a child.
They have them, but ours is just
So advanced.
yeah, very advanced.
So advanced.
Yeah, and I guess like we're so advanced that we can now think about the emotions and try to like change them.
Change them, yep.
Like get a certain type of emotion from a certain thing.
Consciousness, whatever the word is.
Yeah.
Even shit like that though, I don't really understand how that works either. How we went from being
Yeah.
apes and monkeys to this.
crazy,
I
right?
just I don't have.
It's kind of just like
like-
over time, like what happens is like it's survival of the fittest. So like traits that were like advantageous for us to have are the people that survive. I'll give you an example with like moths, right? Like this is an idea with moths. Moths, there's like a certain moth that lives in a certain area, right? And one's black, one's white. The trees are white. So the moths that are white will stay on the trees, and the black ones will also stay on the trees because they have similar like environmental like lifestyle. But the ones that are black will stick out on the tree, where the one that's white doesn't. So the one that's black gets found by the predators, while the white one doesn't. You know what I'm saying? So then the white, being white with like the white tree background, passes on, where being black doesn't, because those get eaten off and die. So then as time, like the advantageous like effects and like characteristics continue on through life, and that's just what happened with humans. Is like the apes that we started off as had some things, and then some were really good at like using their hands because their fingers were longer and more dexterity than like the others.
I'm talking about like the physical, like
I
Transformation.
also
that's what I'm talking about. I'm
Yeah.
not talking about like the
That's
bullshit
wicked,
you're
right?
saying. I don't really.
No,
care
but
about
that's
that.
what I'm talking about. Is like
But how does the ape turn into the way we look? That doesn't.
I
What you
saw
just
a
said doesn't
video-
make sense.
I saw a
To that.
video where it's like, you know how they'll find like dinosaur bones and they'll discover like how old it is and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they did that with like a monkey like bones and like the core of its brain or whatever, and they found like it just randomly got bigger within like, because it was growing over the years, and then within like 2 million years it got really big like out of nowhere. It's, like people think it's from shrooms and stuff. Like monkeys
I have
on
heard that
shrooms.
actually. I actually have heard that like people think the idea that like, because like people call like psychedelics and mushrooms like the mind expanding drug.
Well, like their brain literally got bigger out of nowhere.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is they call it the mind expanding drug because like your brain gets like more complex and can start.
Advanced.
Right. That actually has. Joe Rogan's somebody that talks about that a lot. Like I don't listen to his podcast a lot, but I know that he's like really one of the people that want like. Because we didn't vote, but on the ballot actually it said like there was a vote for do you want to make psychedelics legal, and like a lot of people said no that I know and have talked to, but like it's the idea that like that idea of like it being mind expanding, is like what people want to use psychedelics for.
I'm more so just talking about how the fuck did apes turn into us like. Physically.
Like you're talking about like lack of hair and stuff like that.
Just like how like.
Well, that's what I was talking about with the white versus black. Like the lack of hair became advantageous, so animals that
doesn't make sense to me. Like,
what do you mean? How does that not make sense to you?
That doesn't
some animals, like some humans, are born with more hair or less hair, right?
Yeah, from their genetics.
Right, and so the animals that had less hair genetically, for whatever reason, I don't know why, it was more advantageous for them to continue to live on versus the ones that had more hair. It wasn't as advantageous. So then they didn't pass on their genetics that were more hairy. The ones that were less hairy passed on their genetics. And as time went on, we just got less and less hairy. I don't know why being less hairy is advantageous, but that's just what happened.
And it's also like the development of like standing straight up. Like monkeys are like, on their four limbs.
Right.
Over time,
like I can't tell you because I'm not
That's how it is with humans. Like they found bones from like every part of the world. From like a long time ago, and each bone from like certain, like say if it was a bone from Africa, like the skull looked a certain way. Same with India. If the skull was from India, it had like a different look than it did like the one in Africa.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean,
and
everyone's.
People think it was because the environmental like.
Right. Yeah. It's just like whatever is advantageous for your environment, and so like I'm not like Ross Geller from Friends. That's like a paleontologist, but like so I don't know exactly why because I haven't looked into that kind of science, but. It's just like kind of like whatever traits are advantageous are the ones that get passed on. So like in some areas having more hair, like maybe in Russia, they're a lot hairier because you need more hair because it's a lot colder. Where like in Africa, it's a lot harder. So having more hair makes it harder for you because then you sweat more and you get like more exhausted and stuff.
It's also interesting to look at like how it's chosen to be developed. You know what I mean? Like not all monkeys are like us, right? They're still monkeys.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of different kinds, yeah.
Right.
Like, because the great apes are the ones that are the closest to us, like gorillas.
But they're still gorillas, right?
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what doesn't make sense to me.
That's why they're still around.
If that's the evolution, then why are all of them not humans now?
Right. It's like some of them didn't hit like the evolution.
Like, I get what you're saying, but I don't understand like how that. I don't know.
I don't have an answer for that.
I'm not saying you have an answer. I'm just saying that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. It's nothing we're ever gonna figure out.
Gotta make sense of, but it's just like I don't know. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
All right, would you rather be what out of all the senses we have, which one would you be willing to give up? So like hearing, taste, touch, eyesight, stuff like that.
Can we gain it back through like because like there's people that have no hearing that put on hearing devices and can get hearing back?
For this question, no.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely not vision or taste. I feel like taste is really important.
You would give up taste in a heartbeat. I was like, you'd give up taste in a heartbeat.
I was like, might go taste.
Huh?
Feeling would be nah. Because then
it is. He's saying like he wouldn't want to give that up.
No. Feeling is what feeling is one.
And you don't even feel that.
Yeah, and then you could also never be able to.
Yeah.
That's again because that's a feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, Mikey, come on.
Talking about like just physical touch feeling.
Physical touch.
That's how that happens.
Yeah.
If you don't have anything, what?
Viagra.
Mikey, that's not how it works.
That's not what we're talking about, bro. You can't get the like feeling of like this feels good to make you come because you have no feeling.
You would never know. You'd be humping shit. You'd just be humping shit like a fucking...
It would like you could be in a loaf of bread and it would feel you'd be like, all right, yeah.
That'd be perfect for her, bro. Like,
you would just be rapidly humping like a dog that hasn't been neutered yet. You'd just be fucking.
No, it wouldn't be perfect for her because unless you use Viagra, but it would.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, a bomb just dropped in the 4TV studio. God damn.
Y'all need a gas mask for sure.
Damn, dog.
I wish we had a
crazy.
clip for Mikey in the back though.
Mikey in the back, just backing away from the camera like it was like a shot at him.
You gotta wear a gas mask, bro. Anytime
That's
you
OD's too. You know the mic picked that up crazy.
The mic definitely picked that up. So the people listening are just gonna be listening, and then like they're not even gonna be watching, and they're just gonna hear it and be like, "Oh my god!" and look around like somebody just killed them. That's bad. I can't even. Thank God I can't smell it because your farts are bad, like real bad.
No, but like I was saying though.
Your shits are rancid too, bro.
Damn, dog.
Don't act like you're off the hook,
through my
bro.
shirt.
I can't smell it. About to leave.
Switch to the next mic next week, bro.
My shit's contaminated now.
Yeah.
Scott's gonna have that has to be Scott's mic for the rest of time. Like we can't have a guest use that, or else they'll just never come
Or
back.
sit in that seat, just in general.
Well, yeah, that seat's soiled.
It's cooked.
Soiled. That shit smells like Chipotle and Mike Nights.
There's definitely a skid mark on that chair.
No, I was saying like Mikey couldn't even like get it up for real because you can't feel anything.
bro.
Yeah,
Couldn't feel it.
so that would be horrible.
So, all right, what would you be
It's
willing
not
to give up?
feeling
What would you be willing to give up? Taste, brother?
Taste is an easy one. Like obviously, feeling you want for sure. 100%.
Eyesight you want.
Eyesight you definitely want.
Smell Loki, especially right
I'm
now.
not gonna lie.
Smells not a bad one.
I think I would, but the problem is if you
And
don't
smelling does affect taste,
hinder it.
Yeah.
because smelling
That's
is a
true.
lot of your
I was gonna
taste.
say, damn, I would switch to taste now.
It's
And I would
it's
eat
taste or
all
smell.
good food, bro. It's true.
That's true. You could eat really healthy, but then you never enjoy food.
I don't care.
And think about it. Half the time that we go and do something with the boys, or you see family they haven't seen in a while, like food is like a social gathering in a sense too. Like it's like you're hanging out with family or friends too.
Right.
If you can't taste the food, bro, you're not finna spend your hard-earned money and going out to eat with your family or friends. You're gonna be like, fuck that.
But that would be
You
good
can't
for
taste
me.
it.
That'd be
You'd be
good
like,
for
For
me.
you individually, yeah. I'm just
Yeah,
thinking in
so
general.
always get the cheapest thing.
You do that anyways. You get fries and chicken tenders.
No, I mean, well, that's not the cheapest thing though.
Usually.
Well, Mikey's like, yo, let me get
Usually.
a glass of water and a
That
loaf
shit's
of bread.
expensive. Chicken tenders, bro.
Well, everything nowadays
In
is.
this economy,
They be pretty expensive, bro.
Yeah.
well, yeah,
$17.
but it's still cheaper than like most
Like a
other
burger or
things
some
on
shit.
the menu.
Yeah.
But-
All right. What would you give it?
I'd probably say taste, but smell a close second.
Yeah,
I'd give her a smell.
I think smell. I thought about hearing for a second though.
No, you're
'cause,
bugging. You're bugging.
But like, so if you think about it, would you rather be deaf or blind?
Well, you didn't give me your answer first.
I said smell.
Oh, yeah, it's official smell.
Yeah.
Deaf or blind? I'd rather be deaf.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I
exactly,
couldn't- I
right? So would you
couldn't-
rather be deaf or not able to taste anything?
Taste.
Well, yeah.
I'd rather not be able to taste anything. I want my hearing and my eyesight, bro.
Yeah, those are like the two.
That's
most
like the
important.
I think the
Fundamental
two
things.
most important to me are seeing and feeling. Those are my top two.
Feeling. That's tough.
Because then think about it, Scott. Think about it. Whenever Sierra's yelling at you for being a head ass, you never
Yeah,
have to hear it.
but then you can't hear anybody ever. You never hear anything.
And
That's
when you
terrible.
and then when you go to talk, you know how embarrassing that is. You already talk loud as shit. So now imagine you can't.
Well, no, you
hear
just
it.
don't-
You're
you
like, "Ah!"
You
Like,
just don't really
yeah,
talk.
you don't talk because you can't really.
Well, I guess
hear.
now you would be able to talk because we know how to talk. But like, if you were
Yeah.
born deaf, you never
oh,
learned
born.
how to
We're not talking
talk.
about born.
Going
I'm
to
talking
be a
about
sign
right
language
now. I'm talking
king,
about
bro.
right now. I'm talking about like right now. Which sense would you give up?
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, no, I'd say smell for sure.
You'd still give up your touch,
Yeah, you're tweaking.
Oh, not probably taste.
taste. Yeah,
Yeah.
I say smell. You said taste.
So you value
So it-
smell over taste.
I mean, shit. Smells
That's
kind
because
of.
my situation where I'm like really a picky eater, I look at it as a good thing.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's fair.
what I look at.
Well, yeah.
That's fair. So we had 2 and 2.
2 and 2. In the
Two
comments, drop below if you had one of your 5 senses gone.
That'll
which
be
one?
that'll be one of our polls too.
All right,
I
bet.
mean,
trying
smell is kind of OD right now.
It is. We're trying to get
Like
the
right now.
Well, yeah, you need a
Oh,
gas
you
mask.
smells bad over there. It's traveled.
So it's
That's what
good
we're-
in here though.
We're gonna try to
Ain't gonna lie.
put up. I think what we should do going forward, as we're getting our Insta, we'll be more active on the social media, so it'll be a lot
Yeah,
better. But
we're gonna start
do
trying to promote more.
one
and
from
with
every
that-
episode. We should have one of our questions from the episode as a poll.
But we do it before the podcast comes out, so people are like wanting to watch it.
For sure.
Yeah.
But so that comes to us right now. So we are trying to grow this channel, and we're gonna grow on social medias. So if you haven't already and you're listening and you made it this far, first of all, shout out to you because you're high above the average because we've been filming for 44 minutes. Most people listen for about 5 at max. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and share this with your friends. We're on the road to 200. We're like 8 subscribers away at the time of recording this. So help us get to 200. We'd really appreciate it. And so now, another question. Would you rather be a master at one thing or just like good, slightly above average at everything?
Slightly above average at everything. Oh, well.
I already feel like
I take it back.
slightly above average at everything.
I take it.
Okay, Mikey.
On everything I do.
You said that?
Yeah.
He's slightly above average at everything.
No, like
Reading.
No.
Reading.
Yeah.
You
like,
think
I'm
you're
fairly
slightly
good
above...
I'm fairly good at like.
Math.
Well, I'm not considering those. I thought you were talking about like just like any sports, like
Well,
video
sports,
gaming, like.
You think volleyball? You think volleyball?
Yeah,
You think volleyball? You're above
like,
average?
Like fighting. Like
No, bro.
making
Bro. He's talking about like everything.
Everything in life.
Yeah.
Like anything, everything you just named of and more. Like
I thought
everything.
you were saying like something I'd be like passionate in doing.
No, like
No.
everything.
Like because the way this first got brought up was like on the Impulsive podcast. They were talking about like, would you rather be a master of one punch or just good at every, like okay or average at every punch? Because I would personally say I'd rather be just good at one punch so I can save it and throw it when I need to. Because if you're just average at everything, then it's just kind of like cooked.
Yeah.
You said above average though.
I think in
Well,
fighting,
no, I changed it. I changed it to
in
above
fighting,
average.
that makes sense.
But like, I feel like,
Well,
because here's the deal.
Are you talking about this in the context of like we just said, like everything, or like you can choose one thing?
But actually, no.
Well, no,
No,
if you're
no,
a master, you're a master at one thing, but you're still like
So if
you're not
I
bad at everything
So if I
else.
say
You're just like
basketball, that's the one thing. I'm a master at shooting, but I'm above average at every skill of the game. That's what I'm saying. Or are you applying it to every aspect of life? Or am I choosing one aspect of my life? You get what I'm saying?
one aspect of your life you're a master of,
Okay. Or above average. At
or
everything?
above average at everything.
Master.
Okay,
Oh,
'cause
really?
that's what I would choose.
But in the
That's what I would
context
choose.
of everything holistically, then yes, I'm going to be above average at everything. Because then you're just a well-rounded human being. But if I'm choosing something like basketball, bro,
Wait. Oh, that's what I thought it was too.
that's what he's saying choose something specific aspect of your life. So for me, it'd probably be basketball. For you, it might be whatever you're in, like
Yeah.
video games or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
Would you rather be a master at something or just be above average at everything? I have two different answers. If it's holistically, I'm above average at everything.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
But if
See,
it's
but
one
here's
thing,
the
I'm a
thing
master.
though. If I would be a master at something though, I'd want to be a master at like talking to people and like persuasion.
That's fair.
That's fair.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would say definitely master too. I thought it was like the whole aspects of life. I was supposed to be like, shit, I'm good at, whatever, but I lack in like communicating. Hell no. I'd rather be above average in everything.
Yeah, I agree.
That's fair.
What would you say?
But
Above
if it's
average
just one
everything?
skill,
If it was,
No, I said a master.
I'm saying if it was all of life, you'd still
I'm
choose master.
Well, because I'm saying like I get to be a master at one aspect of my life and I get to keep the rest of my life. Like right now, I just become a master at one thing.
So you're
Or
adding on to your
I'm
life.
adding on to my current life is
So
what
you're
I'm saying.
adding on to your life.
'Cause,
Okay,
like-
well, that's a different question.
Yeah. Because I was more saying like for us right now.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm saying I'd just be a master at one thing because I feel like I'm good at a lot of things. There's things that I'm not as good at.
Of course, yeah.
But
That's perfect.
right now, I feel like I got a lot of things going for me. So I was like, if I could just be a master at one thing, that
Would
would
propel
be
you?
Yeah,
Yeah, because if you can master being a dentist like right away.
exactly.
then
Well,
you
yeah,
would do
being a
that.
master at being a dentist was the other thing I was thinking about. 'cause
If I'm adding on to my life, that's a tough one actually. If I was just starting with a new slate, I would do above average. But I guess now I'd say master then.
Okay.
I'd say just master
Yeah.
one thing.
So would you still go? You still say slightly above average at everything, or you're saying
No,
master?
I'd master.
What
If
would
we're-
you
If we're
master?
adding on,
What would you
If I'm
master?
adding on, I think I would master. I was gonna say like being a creator.
Creator,
Yeah, so I can make money off playing
like a
games.
content creator, or like a
like a
product
streamer,
creator.
like a streamer, like
a
something to do with video,
Okay.
like something like that.
Okay.
Making content.
Because like I feel like I would be an entertaining person to watch playing games. I'm already
Well, yeah,
good at
because you just sit
everything,
there.
But no, but if I could make the money off it too, then I'm set.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
for sure.
like it'd be easy to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna master basketball. Then I can make money.
Oh, yeah.
I can make bank. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
because if I'm master of basketball, that means I'm the GOAT.
All right. So if you could be a master at one sport, which one would you choose?
Oh, definitely basketball.
Outside of my main sport,
Actually,
Well, any sport. Like
maybe
you
not.
think, like I.
it's basketball.
I was gonna say basketball, but at my height, I'd probably be MMA.
Really?
Yeah.
think about how much money you can make in the MMA. It's not nearly as much as
It's
the
not,
other leagues.
but it's
Yeah,
more
way higher
realistic.
risk. Yeah, it's way higher risk too. But it doesn't
But
matter.
I'm a
though.
master.
It doesn't matter though. But if you're a master of something, then you're a master of something. It doesn't really matter about your height.
True. I would keep beat Muggsy Bogues, but
'Cause
I will say, because being a master at MMA is the most like applicable to life. Because like being a basketball player is great when you're on the court, but if you're not on the court, it's like, what are you gonna do? Someone breaks into your house and cross them up, like.
and you do make way more money.
Good.
And you could be the GOAT at like 5'7.5". So
Yeah.
that's kind of sick.
I guess
But
now that I think about it like that, I would probably say MMA just because it's like
Yeah.
the most applicable.
I think it's
from
more
the
realistic
rest
to
of
me
life.
as well. You know, like if I was like NBA high, yeah, I would do NBA. But imagine being in MMA and being undefeated your whole career. That's pretty goated. That's pretty sick.
That is
Because
Yeah.
nobody does that
Overrated.
besides John.
That is
Khabib Nurmagomedov overrated.
All right, yeah, he is. Because he fought tin cans for a lot of these careers.
Nah, my roommate Nurk can't. He thinks Khabib's the best, and he hates John Jones. He thinks he's the biggest fraud of all time.
We could go into that
He
crazy.
doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, he doesn't.
No, he's like he actually used to fight, and he like a lot of the guys that he trains with at his gym are like in the UFC or like the below like
Khabib
Bantam or not Bantam
Flyweight.
Bellator or
Oh,
whatever
Bellator.
that got taken over by whatever.
No,
but-
Khabib's like that. I agree. He's one of the greats for sure. He's undefeated, but
20 of his fights.
he only had a couple title defenses in the UFC. Like he had like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
John Jones had like 16 title fights. He's had like 15 title fight wins. That's crazy. And he's never lost.
He's never lost a title fight.
He's undefeated. Well, he has one L on his record, but it's from
Oh, well,
DQ.
yeah, that was from DQ.
So
Yeah,
he's
Watch
undefeated.
that fight?
Huh?
me?
Disqualification, yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
mean,
he was brutalizing that guy.
yeah, it was because of 12-6 elbow, right?
Yeah, and that's illegal now.
Yeah.
He fights next weekend.
Yeah,
About
no,
to
he
use
does.
that.
He fights Stipe,
Yeah,
which is
fights
actually
Stipe.
going to be. But no, see, but that's another thing is like the guy, my roommate Nerd, like, why are they having him fight a old ass, washed up
It's for
heavyweight?
legacy. It's for legacy. John
Because-
wants that fight. Stipe is the heavyweight GOAT. I understand he's 42. He's probably not. in
Yeah,
his
but it's
prime
like,
anymore,
why not
but-
fight the best heavyweight right now?
Which is Tom
why are you-
Aspinall.
Yeah,
People actually believe he will. Like, people think he wants to fight Stipe.
I don't think.
Take a year off and then come back and fight Tom. Like,
I don't think he will though. He already said he's probably not going to do it. He might fight Poatan. That's the only person he said he would fight.
so he's ducking the best.
He's not. I don't think he's ducking them. I think he's a smart guy. So he understands the risk with the legacy. Like Tom doesn't have, and he's also balancing like, it's like a risk reward thing.
I was just gonna say,
If he fights Tom Aspinall, there's a lot of risk in it, but he doesn't get a lot of reward out of it. Right now, Tom doesn't.
So he's
really
not confident.
Have,
He's not confident.
I wouldn't say
in
he's not
himself.
confident. And a lot of people say he's scared. That is the craziest thing I've ever heard. John Jones is not scared of anybody, bro. He's fought everybody. He's beat everybody.
Not Anderson Silva.
Well, he's not even. He's
No,
not.
no, they're not
he
the
actually
same weight.
did go to 205, but
Yeah, Anderson Silva
didn't.
wasn't there anymore.
yeah, he never fought that.
That would have been a
John
legendary
Jones ain't
fight.
scared, bro. Let's just be real.
Anderson would have got fucking whacked.
I mean, I'd love to see it. Like, I want to see it because I think Tom Aspinall is deserving, but we'll just see what happens. You know, John's got to beat Stipe next weekend, and then we'll see. He might retire.
You think he's beating Stipe?
Yeah, I think he's beat him.
How old is John Jones?
He's 37 now.
Okay, so he's still pretty old.
He's like Braun.
Yeah. Like, I mean, there's counterpoints to it. Like, it takes, like, the older guy has to, you know, eventually give the young guy the chance. You know what I mean? Because, like,
Yeah.
for John Jones, that was Shogun. You know?
This is crazy
Yeah.
feats,
So-
Mikey. This is crazy feats, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry. This is crazy feats, bro.
What, are they tiny or something?
Well, these are Mikey's, bro. Look at these shits. They've been to the trenches and back. I told him it looks like he took a shit on his pillow and then he ran out of pillowcases, so then he used these as his pillow.
So you say MMA too?
Yeah, I'd say
What about-
probably
you said
MMA.
basketball.
And you said basketball?
Yeah, probably.
That's your passion, so it's kind of
Yeah.
makes sense.
Or to think outside of the box, like if maybe like becoming a master at
But why
coaching.
would you master a sport you're already good at?
Because I'm good at
Master
it.
Yeah, but he's not a
something
master
you're
of
not good
it
at.
though.
Because the ultimate dream of any player who's playing a sport is to play in the NBA, right? Or
Right.
or whatever.
It would be
professional
the
sport
greatest
it is, right?
at that.
So if I master
Yeah.
it, then I'm an NBA player, bro. That's like
Easily.
what
I'm
I've
looking
done.
at it as like I could be already like as good as you are at basketball and nasty at something else. Then you'd have like two like things.
But basketball's over for me now, so it's like
Nah, because like,
Well-
technically you're still like good enough to kind of go play pro, like you know.
I guess, yeah. But like,
But he's not getting
So
to the
imagine
NBA,
if you had that option
you know?
in another
Not if you're not a master.
No, I know what you're saying too. But
It would be
I'd
cool
rather
to
just
have
get
multiple
I'd rather
options,
just
but-
get to the top of this one, though. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
get to the top of the mountain.
I see your point makes sense though. That's a good point too.
But all right, so we'll talk about this quick because we were just talking about fights, and there's a big fight coming up that everyone knows about. Mike Tyson versus Jake
God.
Paul.
When is
we'll
that?
drop our. It's supposed to be like sometime.
It's this
in
month,
November.
I know that,
Yeah,
but
it's
I don't
sometime in
know
November.
when.
I don't know exactly.
You're not coming back this month, though, are you?
I'm not coming back till December 8th, so
fuck.
we won't come back till after the fight's over. So that's why I'm saying we all drop right now our predictions.
Oh God. I think, dude, this guy's old as hell. Mike Tyson's like 60,
I
bro.
don't fuck with Jake Paul like that, but I got
Me
him.
neither.
I got him
I
winning.
can't stand Jake Paul.
But I got him winning.
You know
Me
what?
too.
Just
He's
if
27, bro.
I'm
Fighting a
Yeah.
I was
60-year-old.
gonna troll and say I think Mike Tyson's gonna win because like I think he should win.
I want
but, like,
Should win.
not
No,
should,
he
but
should.
like he's Mike Tyson.
Congrats.
But I think like we talked about, he's old. Like I don't agree with Mikey that it's rigged, but I'm also like I don't know if Jake would take the fight if he really thought he was gonna lose.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
So
Jake
I
Paul's
think
smart, bro. He fights tin cans. He's smart.
He's smart.
guy.
No, he is smart, bro. It's just a money grab, bro.
Yeah.
so. Yeah, I'll say So the 4TV podcast says that Jake Paul's gonna win. We could all be wrong. Well,
Yeah, of
Mikey
course.
decides to neglect to answer the question because he's on his own timing. But
He's always on his own time.
yeah. All right.
I don't like it though, bro. Like, dude, this dude's 60, bro.
I agree.
That's crazy.
He's
fighting
still
at
in
27.
really good shape.
No, I
For
agree,
a
but-
60-year-old, but like
60,
yeah.
bro.
60-60. Like, that's
It's
crazy.
like asking MJ to come play Jokic, bro.
Yeah.
MJ's
All right.
fucking
Well, that's
50,
very
60.
nice to Jake Paul calling him Jokic, but.
But that's what
Well,
I'm saying,
that's
though.
what
Like,
it is, though.
someone who's up and coming in the league and someone who's fucking, that's one of the best ever, if not the best ever. Like,
a different breed, though.
of course he is. No,
He
Of
is.
course.
Now, Mike Tyson at one point,
No, of course.
Mike Tyson at one point was the scariest person
Of course.
on the
No,
planet.
of course. Of course.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, that's like the comparison, though. Yeah.
Wait,
Probably not going to win, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I want Mike Tyson to
Me
win.
too. I don't
fuck
like
with
Jake Paul. Jake
but
Paul's a bitch, bro.
He is, but
But, I mean, he's 27, bro.
he's
Come on.
27. He's
So
60.
Jake Paul, you heard it here first. If you win, we'd love to have you on the pod.
Oh, hell no.
Fact, it was 100% real. Like, right? They're right from me fighting. I'm going Mike Tyson. No doubt.
All right. So Mikey says if it's not rigged, he's picking Mike.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay.
So if Jake wins, it's rigged.
Well, that's the thing.
So,
yeah.
If Jake Paul wins any fight, it's rigged. So it's like, it's a win-win for you, bro.
Yeah.
Well, no, I gotta
Yes.
Well, he did lose a fight. He lost to Tommy
Yeah,
Fury.
that's true.
Yeah, think about it. The only real boxer he fought, he lost.
He's like going
And
towards
Tommy's not even that great.
He does have a good bloodline, though.
He does have a good bloodline, but he ain't great. Like if you watch him fight, he's not amazing. KSI gave him.
It's kind of weird though. Like when you watch like the actual boxers versus like these YouTube boxers. Like these
It's a
YouTube
joke.
boxers, like.
It's a joke, bro.
Like they train so much, but it's like it shows you how different like a professional boxer is from these guys. Because like watching even Tommy and Jake fight, I was like, bro, like these, obviously they were better than when me and Mikey fought, but it like made me just look. It looks like almost so unathletic.
yeah, it
When
makes
they're
the
fighting,
sport
where
look
like a
bad.
real boxer looks
Right.
like actually like you're like, oh shit, like that looks smooth.
Yeah, it makes boxing look bad, to be honest. Like watching some of the dude, it's like the most random stuff. Like you got some of these people that look like they can't fight at all.
Well, yeah, you
in
got
there.
some tubs of lard coming out and
Yeah.
fighting people. And
Like
it's
I'm glad that doesn't
dude.
happen in MMA where they're like trolling all that. Like that's for real. Like the UFC is like the best of the best. They don't play around. They don't like do all this weird stuff. Like DAZN and all that. That's a big platform.
Well, are they
and
the
they're
best of the
having-
best anymore? Now that Francis Ngannou ain't there.
Well, but they can afford to lose them though. They
Well,
got
that's
Tom Aspinall.
They just need to
John
start paying
Jones.
their fighters
The
some more
UFC
money.
can afford to lose people. Like that's the cool thing about the UFC is nobody's
Yeah.
above the UFC.
Yeah, there's no fighting club.
Even Connor's
above.
not above it, and he's the obviously the
He's
biggest
the biggest
name. Yeah.
in sports. But
All
all right,
so
we're at about like an hour, so I'm thinking top 4 time because
Yeah,
I got to
I
go
got
back to school.
top-
I got one more question for y'all.
Okay.
So ideally, you both want kids. I know you do. You want kids?
Maybe.
If you were to say- if
I
you were
wouldn't
to
say
say-
no.
But ideally, would you say, like, if it was
Sure.
a perfect world, you say?
Oh, perfect world, yeah.
How many kids would you ideally want? Like, a perfect world, you want how many? How many kids you want?
I would say probably. Depend. If maybe two. I would say two.
Two? What
Yeah.
about you?
2.
Two?
2. I want 2. Caroline wants 3. We'll see what happens. But
Okay.
2 for me is ideal.
So, would you rather have 0 kids, no chance to have, so inability to have kids,
Yeah.
or 10?
I have to choose between one
Or
or the other.
10.
Yeah. So either you don't fulfill your dream of having
Whoa.
kids,
Zero.
or if you do have kids, you have to fucking take care of a village.
Zero.
You got a village.
Zero, bro.
Wait.
Speaking on
Can I
10.
can I adopt a kid if I have 0?
No, like
No,
no
no
kids.
kids.
No kids.
I'm not allowed to adopt at all.
What does no kids mean? No
Well,
kids.
adopting isn't you having a kid. You're
But
adopting
you
a
have
child.
No kids,
0.
bro.
All right, I'm
No.
going 10. I have to have
Tripping.
kids. bro.
10?
You're tripping.
Yep.
No shot.
I'm
No.
with you, Andrew. But
I gotta have
My
kids.
kids-
I definitely don't want
Nah, I'm with
10.
you, gang.
The world's too
10
overpopulated.
is-
We
I'm with you.
need people
10
like
is
you guys that
crazy.
don't have any kids because the world's getting too
10 is
overpopulated.
crazy.
We don't need people that are having 10.
They
though.
think this is.
Bro, I don't even know if I'd remember the names after like kid 7. After like kid 7, I might be like, yo, Charles, or
I mean,
fucking
if it's,
like.
imagine,
I mean, think about it. No, you
That's funny
would.
as
You
shit.
said what?
imagine 10 at once.
10 at
Oh
once.
my
10
God.
names would be hard, bro.
Like a Quentin Tipler.
Well, no. It wouldn't be that hard though. Think about it. You start a new year with
Right,
new
you don't
classmates.
know
You
what
learn
your
everyone's name in your
combination
class
is.
eventually. It just takes a little while. So you might not know their names the first year, but then
They're
after
all
a year, you'll be
bro.
chilling.
They all got Jimmy, Tommy, it's like
You just named 4 white names.
Jacoby.
Damn. But yeah,
You don't
no.
know Jacoby.
Like, bro.
Yeah.
We literally got a whole roster. We got a whole roster.
Bro, you could start your
You're
own NBA
tripping.
team with
Yeah,
that.
you're tripping. We're not doing that. Like,
The freaking
No way.
Concord, New Hampshire freaking fighters or something.
and oh my god. And then when they're like teenagers, badass kids.
Oh my god, bro.
you're
The
tripping
amount of
at
money
that's
you'd
the
have to
problem.
have,
That's-
though,
yeah.
you would go bankrupt.
But you'd have to.
Oh,
You'd
for
literally
sure.
be taking care of a village, bro.
A village. That ain't
Like, think about that for Christmas presents.
You-
Each kid getting 2 presents would be 20 things you have to buy.
Yes.
That's crazy.
You're asking for a lot of guys.
10
20's not-
10 stockings, bro. Like
Well,
that's
these things ain't that bad.
you want to
That's
do
a lot.
Thanksgiving dinner? Or you want to have dinner? You want to go out to eat?
Yeah, that's what I was
You
about
spending
to
a
say.
band on dinner?
And then,
Dinner
and then,
is gonna
then
be
think about
crazy.
when they're older and they like got things going on. Like, oh, he got basketball practice. Got to take him there.
Hey, that's the good thing is they all be on the same team. Unless they're
Yeah,
unless
but what if
you got the
what
boys
if
and
one
the
of
girls.
them-
5 boys on one team, 5 girls on
Yeah,
the other.
they're working on
Yeah,
You created the whole starting 5 for Concord High School basketball.
But that's unrealistic. But then you got one that wants to do like choir and one wants to do
Yes.
soccer.
All right, so
and
he
one
can
wants
sing
to-
the national anthem at the basketball game.
Okay,
And then you got a football player.
so for you two, since you chose 10, what would the distribution be? 5 girls, 5 boys, 7 girls, 3 boys.
8 guys, 2 girls.
Jesus fuck.
Gee.
Because I want a daughter, but I don't want a bunch of daughters.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mikey's gonna go 10 boys.
Mikey's going 10 sons. You don't want a
that's-
daughter at all.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
You don't
knew
want to
it.
be.
I knew it.
You don't want to be.
You don't want a thought daughter. You don't.
You
You don't want a thought daughter. You don't want a thought daughter.
Ain't chance with none of that.
That's
Oh
fucking
my
You don't
hilarious.
want no thought daughter. And then think of grandkids.
So when
bro.
Mikey, when you have a kid, you're just if it's a girl, you're just being like, yeah, keep that one, put it
You
back.
know when the girl's like, oh, I got a boyfriend. It's like, ah. When your son's like, I just smashed you. You're like,
Ah, yeah, that's my dog. But that's the way. But what I've learned is like moms are the opposite way. Like
course
when
they are.
when their daughter's got a boyfriend, they're like, yeah, you like that, and then when their son's like, no having sex till you're 30.
Of course.
Nah,
Yeah.
their moms be like gossiping with their daughters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think there's also something special about having a daughter and being
As
a
a father,
dad.
I
It
think
is.
I
It's
think
a
that
different
that's
bond.
why
It's a different
I'm
bond.
like
It's a different
I
bond.
still want daughters, but I don't need a bunch.
That's why I
of them.
would probably would do 1 and 1. Like if I was.
Oh yeah. Ideal is 1 and 1. If I'm getting 2 kids, yeah.
Well, yeah, 2 for sure.
And then if I'm having
I'm doing 2 and 0.
2 boys,
Really?
If I was having 2 kids, yeah.
see, I could see him being a really good daughter or father with a daughter.
Oh.
I could see you being a really good
Like,
dad.
you can see me being a really good daughter.
Yeah, well, I mean, you are a good daughter to me, yeah.
I'd be a good daughter.
But no, but if I had 3 kids, I think I would definitely go 2 boys, 1 girl, and I'd probably go like boy, girl.
Yeah, we're gonna see how how many or how strong the men are.
But
or the female.
If we're being honest, the most
know.
important thing is that they're born healthy, and
yes.
that's the most important.
Well, of
Like
course.
what would your prediction be? Like, do you think?
Scott's definitely gonna, if he has kids, guaranteed first one's a girl, like guaranteed.
Like, do you think you're
Guaranteed.
You're producing a lot of females?
I can't lie, bro. If I popped
Like, if
out,
you had to think
if
about
I popped out a shorty the first time, bro, she
I think
might be
that's
going
it.
back up to 2, bro.
The thing is when you pray so bad for a dude, it's gonna be a girl.
Or I'll just
You know
get a
what I mean?
gay son or some shit. Like, my luck, bro. My luck is terrible. That's why I'm just cut it. No kids, bro. I'm
No, but definitely
I'm
0 over 10.
straight. No stress from me, bro.
Yeah. Well, that's not up to you though.
Yeah, well,
Sierra-
Well, there's like
Anyway.
certain tactics and shit you can do.
I've never heard of these tactics. I want to hear them.
Well, I
Certain
don't,
tactics.
not like
Certain positions that are like, this is more
fucking
than more.
positions. No. Yeah, if I do a reverse cowgirl, I'm gonna get a daughter. No.
But if you do regular cowgirl, it's
no, I heard like I don't know how true this is,
We're
bro.
having a son.
I don't know how true it is, but I heard that like if you I don't know have sex
Like,
at
eat
like
certain food.
or some shit, eat
Like-
certain food and then have sex at a certain part of
Scott's done research on
girls'
this. He's not having a
ovulation or
daughter
some shit. You're
first.
more likely to have a boy or girl or some shit.
Okay.
So if I were to have a kid, bro, I need to look into it for sure. Because I can't have a daughter.
Bro's
first,
gonna
bro.
try to make sure he puts himself in the best position.
Yes, bro.
I gotta
And then
make
he's
sure.
gonna
It's
be-
out of
then
my
he's gonna
hands.
be
It's out of my
yeah.
hands. It's out of my
Yeah.
hands.
It
It's out of
won't-
my hands, boy.
Yeah,
It's out of my
That's all you can do, though.
out of my hands, bro.
Having a daughter is just harder. I also think like having a son makes life easier than having a daughter.
Unless he's lesbian.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
all right.
Jesus.
You never know. But with that being said, let's move on to the top 4 because I gotta get back to school. Big exam tomorrow.
All right, so since we're on the
Like
topic
he's
of
a-
kids and we're all in agreement for the most part that we'd rather have boys,
Okay.
give me your top 4
Well,
boy
I didn't
names.
say that.
Ooh, I like that.
Top 4 boy
Top
names.
4 boy names. That's gonna be hard.
God.
I know you said you want a one-on-one, but if you could choose, you probably want a boy over a girl, or no? Good question before I do it then. If you had one kid, would it be a boy or girl?
Boy.
I don't know. I wouldn't say for sure. I mean, a boy's more relatable for me. So a guy, like a
Then
guy.
you can like
answer
raise
is-
them and like teach them
Yeah.
how to play sports,
Yeah.
like play catch in the
So is it fair to
backyard.
do a top 4 of boys then? Because you probably want a boy?
I would
Top
say
four boy names.
I would say boy because I'm a guy, but it's not like over the top.
Yeah.
Like it's close.
Yeah, no.
Like I
Alright,
wouldn't
so-
hate.
Like I definitely want both.
Top 4 boy names. You start.
All right. So I've been thinking about
On the
this.
top of your head.
No, I've been thinking about it. I've had
Oh,
names.
God.
So like for me, I think the name Xander with an X is fire. Like I want to be able to call my son X.
Okay, you took mine.
Mm-hmm.
I told you before I said I wanted X, remember a while ago? But just X, remember?
Yeah, that's
I
right.
scrapped that. I scrapped that, though. I scrapped
He
that.
wanted to
I
name
scrapped
his
that.
son the letter X.
I scrapped that.
And then for the next one, so I have Xander, and then I'm gonna go with like. This is tough to come up with 4, because like there's just name like.
And obviously, it could change over time. This is just 4 that you can like think of on the top of your head.
I was gonna say because you know, like the type of child you have. You know, the name. The name. I'm serious though. The name matters.
All right.
Like if I'm.
So I'm gonna go with
like
I'm
if
gonna
I-
go with Xander with an X.
No, but it's real though. It's real. If I have like a light skinned kid, I ain't gonna name him Charles or like some white name like Dennis
That's
or
valid.
something.
That's valid. All
Like,
right.
he-
So I'm gonna go
Well,
with.
Dennis Schroeder.
I got
Dennis-
3 right
Dennis
now.
Schroeder.
We got Xander. I like the name Colt. I think Colt sounds cool. And then for another one, I like the name Zach, but I gotta go with Z. I like ZAC8.
H.
No, K. I like the
K?
K better. So Zach, and then another guy name. Just throwing one out there. I'm trying to think of like people that I like that like have a cool name.
Yeah.
Because I don't want like a boring name. Like my name low key Andrew is like cool, but it's like kind of boring.
I feel you.
You know what? Drake. I like the name Drake.
Drake.
Drake. Just came to my mind.
Jersey Drake.
All right.
Drake May. Shout out to him. He's carrying the Patriots. So if I'm gonna rank them, I'll put Drake at 4. Then I'm gonna go with Colt at 3, Zach at 2, Xander at 1.
You say Cole or Colt?
Colt.
Oh, word.
I feel like I can think of girl names so much
So,
easier.
but
than
here's the
guy.
thing: is like I've actually talked to Caroline about it, and
You know.
she thinks the name Xander's really goofy. So we're gonna compromise. He's gonna be Alexander. So there's at least Xander in it, and I can still call him X. But
Alexander Champagne. That's
Alexander Champagne.
That is the whitest name I've ever heard, other than Andrew Champagne.
Nah, that's pretty
But you keep the A. You keep the A though.
Yeah, AC. He's just like me.
AC.
Then I can still call him X too.
You can't though.
Yeah, I can.
Nah, with
Alex.
a middle name like that, his friends would be calling him like Xander.
Yeah, I guess yeah, Xander for sure.
Yeah. Dude, this is hard. I don't fucking know.
All right, I'll give you a boost.
Yo,
2.
that's 2 on the pod.
That's 2 little, and it's every time I've
I
said
literally
something.
said Deuce.
My bad, bro.
I give you a little boost. I give you a boost.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Scott,
That the Deuce has to be a name.
drop a deuce too. See, this is tough because they are
It is
hard
tough.
to think of.
It's
They're hard
tough. Like, I
think
feel
of.
like girl names is easier for me than guy names. I don't
Really?
know why. Yeah.
So
Probably
what-
because I don't, like, I'm not a girl, so, like, looking at the other side and seeing, like,
Sounds better
Girl.
rolling off the girl names. More variety.
I don't know. I just feel like it's easier for me to name a girl
Rhodes
name
just
that I
thinks of
like
women that he
instead.
thinks is hot, and then he's like, "Yeah, her name's actually pretty nice too."
Yeah, it's facts.
I knew that.
Like if you like, well, that's kind of true though. If you know somebody that is a douchebag
Yeah, I guess-
and their name's a certain name, you probably don't want to name your kid that, right?
yeah.
No, I was gonna say that too. Like a lot of times, I like a name, but I can pinpoint someone I know in real life, and I'm like, yeah, I'm straight.
Yeah,
I'm good.
because it'll just remind you. of
Yeah,
them.
bro, I'm good.
All right. So do you need more time?
Yeah.
We'll go to you because he's thinking. Because I saw you looking on your phone.
No, yeah, that wasn't for that though.
Oh.
Ace.
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 Okay.
I like the name Jack or Jackson.
Okay.
Probably Jackson, but people just call him Jack for short.
Jack Lampron.
Jackie.
Jackie Moon.
3 and 4 on the top of my head.
So Ace is one, or are you just saying that you need
There's-
2 more?
I need 2 more to like
Okay.
fill out my top 4.
All right. Realize how we're not saying any of our names.
Of course not. Why the
No,
f-
I
I'm
wouldn't
not-
name my kid.
Hell no, I'm gonna name
I mean,
him
maybe
Joe.
my kid Junior would be kind of sick. I ain't gonna lie.
I thought about that too, actually, doing Scott Jr., but my dad named me after a fucking leprechaun, so I'm not naming my kid Scott, bro. Hell no.
When you name your kid by Junior, you don't have to use the same middle name, right?
No,
No.
it's just first.
Because I wouldn't want to do
Yeah, I'm definitely not giving my kid Paul. Hell
that.
no.
Yeah, or Thomas.
Thomas. Fuck no. I like the name Jake too. Jacob.
Jacob. Okay.
I'd probably say Jake, yeah.
Okay. So you have Ace, Jack, and Jake.
Yeah.
So
Jackson
big
and
J guy
Jacob.
here, or J guy. Forget what I just said. Scratch that.
Last one, maybe like. Last one's tough, dude. I can't think of any good ones on top of my head.
Yeah, I think of like there's like 2 I have now.
All right. We'll let you go. We'll come back to him.
So Isaiah would be one.
Isaiah.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's like one of my idols that I would name him after.
Yeah,
And
Isaiah
then-
Likely. Shout out to
And
him.
then Max.
Max.
Yeah.
Next.
Would you name him like just MAX, or is
Yeah,
it like
MAX.
short for Matthew?
No, Matthew, just MAX.
Is it Matthew?
Yeah, no.
mean
Some Maximus. I don't know if anyone's actually
it's
ever been named.
Maxwell.
Well,
if it's for
Bryce
Max.
Maximus. Bryce Maximus James. I'm pretty sure that's it.
I know
Right?
that some people with the name Matt
Yeah.
go by Max because they don't like Matt, but it's not common.
Yeah, no,
I've
MAX.
Never
for
heard
sure.
of that, but
100% MAX.
yeah.
So you got Max and
2.
Isaiah.
Yeah.
What about Jaw?
No job. That's a little too outlandish.
It is outlandish.
But
Especially if your
I'm
kid's
open.
white.
I'm open though.
Especially if your kid's white, bro. Wanna. Even
What if he's
Isaiah's
not- what if he's-
Isaiah's playing a fine line for a white kid.
Not really.
Kinda.
All right.
But it's not. Let's just
Connor?
It's not gonna
Connor?
Be
Connor?
No Connor. No Connor.
Ray.
That'd be like more a girl name for me.
Ray Mysterio.
Like not Ray, not oh, you're doing REY.
You
yeah.
mean like RAY?
And I'm not doing RAY either for a girl.
You like RAI? Or how would you spell it?
That would be okay. Either RAI or RAE
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
yeah.
for a girl. But
All right. We need 2 more. Just off the top of the dome, quick.
I was thinking like Jalen. It's a simple one. That's not bad.
Jalen. Okay.
Yeah, I like that. And I don't know what else. There's like creative ones I could have thought of, but I just on the spot I can't think.
That's
of
not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
Yeah.
You have one more, right?
Probably say Cruz.
Cruz. His name would be Cruz.
CRUZ.
CRU.
That's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
like
crazy.
Cruz.
That's the way to go with Cruz.
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 Cruz Lampron. I guess it's something that I've never heard someone with the first name
CRUZ.
Cruz.
It's not approved.
What?
CRUZ. Yeah.
Sierra
Yeah,
used it for what?
that's the way you
I
do
said
it.
CRUZ.
Oh, I thought you said Sierra used it. I was like,
No,
Sierra
no.
came up with that name?
No, I said CRUZ. So my top 4 would be Ace at 1 for sure. If I have a boy, his name's Ace. So the other ones are just kind of just there.
Ace is cool.
Ace Lampron is hard as fuck.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
like that.
Ace at 1.
Probably Jackson at 2,
Okay.
Jake at 3, and then Cruz at 4.
Okay.
But
And then-
to be honest though, only Ace out of that list is like a definite for sure. The other three were kind of just ones I thought on the top of my head. So
Yeah.
if I actually made a real top 4, Ace was only be the one that's like. I'm not saying the other ones wouldn't be in it, but
Ace is the only one that's
it's the
definitely-
only lock. Yeah.
I would want to do like a double R, so like something like R Rhodes, but I don't know.
Rico?
Rico Rhodes.
Rico is crazy.
Rainbow
No,
Rainbow.
that's crazy too. I don't, but I would have to think of something. But,
What you mean, bro?
It's not leaking over here. That's the
It's
second-
leaking
Oh
over
my
there.
god, bro.
second time after
nah,
you
for a
farted,
girl,
it's
I'm thinking of like for a girl that would be tough if it was like
Ryan is a good
RR.
name for a girl.
Yeah, if you're Steph Curry, fucking dude's tweaking, named his daughter Ryan. That's great.
All right, so one more. I can't really think of another name with an R other than like Ryan.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Ronald.
Ronald.
Reagan.
Rui. Reagan's crazy, bro. That's a girl name too.
Rylan.
I
Rylan.
mean, Rylan. Yeah, that's my guy though.
Riley.
Rowan.
Rowan.
I actually
Roman.
like that. I actually like that name a lot. Rowan is tough to me.
Roman.
Oh, Roman.
What do you say, Ronan?
Rowan.
Like Rowan.
Jason.
Yeah, I like Jason too. That's cool. There's not really like any top 4 that have like that is secure. Like I'm totally open to like.
So there's not one name you can think of like boom. That's for sure like a lock. I would name
No.
a kid.
Not right now.
Okay.
I feel like whoever I would be with, I would like definitely want to.
We'll
Hear
obviously
them.
get their input. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of course, yeah.
Like I would put a lot into what they say.
Okay.
Because I'm not really too like, oh, they got to be named that. Like I'm open, for sure.
So you heard it
Because,
here.
like,
Ryan
for example, I'm
Rhodes.
still open for something, but Ace is a lock of a name that I
Yeah.
would
See,
want
I'm not
to
there. I don't have any laws.
Rhodes is open for business, ladies and gentlemen. Slide into the 4TV DMs.
Which one's locked out of your list?
Don't slide into for TV DM.
Slide into our DMs. We'll get you into his.
Slide into, yeah.
Or to slide into him at Andrew Champagne _
That's crazy. No, Rainbow Roads.
I would say it's at Rainbow Roads.
Yeah.
I would say the only lock for me is like Xander / Alexander.
That kind of does sound like a good one for you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you got another one, or are you just gonna leave it at 3?
You can't.
I just say Jason.
Jason.
All right,
I do like
Jason. So
Jason.
rank them. Just rank
Out of
them
the-
like
out of
out of the 4 you said.
those
Which
four.
one?
I
you
would
think
say
is better?
Isaiah's number 1.
Okay.
I do 4 to 1 actually.
Yeah.
So I'd say 4. Probably Jason. 3 Jalen.
Okay.
And then what was the other one I said? I kind of forgot. Hang on.
2 it was. You said Isaiah, and then you said Max.
Oh,
Max.
Max. Yeah, Max.
I could see you having a Max, bro. Deadass.
One
I
Isaiah.
could see you having a
Max
Max.
is tough, right?
Max Rhodes.
I could just see him having a Max. Yeah.
Max is tough.
Maxwell.
Could
Rhodes.
have Cody too.
Cody. Yeah, there's already one though. I don't want to do duplicates.
Yeah,
we
that's
got to do
fair.
something a little
That's
different.
right. All right, fellas, this is a good episode. Appreciate y'all for coming. But before he gets us out of here, like we said before, we're going to be more active on the social medias. Like we said last episode, we're going to have a merch drop here in the near future. And we're on the road to 200 subs, man. So help us get to it and get us out of here.
Yeah, so like you said, just thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Share this with your friends. And Scott already knows. Take it away. Throw up
Throw out them
Yes,
fours,
sir.
baby. Throw out them
4TV. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.